the marketing officer. I don't know if I needed to add that, but well, it is what it is. And I'm privileged today. Mental health is something that I've always wanted to talk about. And today I have someone who is not, I don't want to use the word crazy about it, but passionate about it, mental wellness, mental health. And so Nabukwasi Gift joins us in studio today. My wife is called Nabukwasi.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and during the time when we were getting wedded, we had a person from Kenya doing the ceremony. Okay. So he kept saying Nabukwisi.
Oh,
he couldn't pronounce it well. So it's a moment that I always reflect on and joke about it with my wife. But you're welcome. Can I call you G?
Yeah.
Or can I just call you Gift?
G sounds good.
G sounds kawa. Mm-hmm. So welcome.
Thank you.
It's good to have you on.
Yeah.
You came to Livingstone University today and spoke to young people about mental wellness, and I said, you know what? No, we're going to have this convo. But before we get into all of that, kindly give us a brief background of who Gift is and how this passion comes about, and then we'll dive into the rest of the conversation.
Okay. How this passion comes about.
First, wait, you've already gone into the passion.
Yeah, but
Gift,
don't worry.
Okay, you'll come.
We are going to, fix it inside there.
Yeah. Okay.
So who is Gift?
Mm-hmm.
Before we go to the passion of how everything comes about.
Mm-hmm.
I work with people.
Okay.
Of all sorts of age and gender, but the gender that we know, male and female.
Okay.
And different communities, the rural ones and the urban communities, but majorly rural communities.
Yes. In
different aspects of things.
Mm-hmm.
But one that stretches out better is the younger community.
Mm-hmm.
Those in school, those not in school. They are the ones that I'm most interested about or passionate about. And I'm a mentor. I have now mentored for 2 years. The first time I mentored, I came out as the outstanding mentor of the year.
Oh, that's good. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
On that, yes.
I had not, when you get, there are awards that you really work hard for, and there are awards that you get and you do not, you're very surprised and you're like, okay.
They fall on your lap.
Yes, and you're like, this is how much I worked hard and end up getting an award.
Yes.
So that was my first ever award and I really treasure it in mentorship. And that's with the Igoye Young Professional Mentorship Institute.
Okay.
Yes. It basically deals with young people who want to be their authentic self, work on their lives.
Is the institute in Eastern Uganda?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's in Eastern Uganda, but the offices are currently in Kampala.
Okay.
But the institute is going to shift to Eastern Uganda.
Because
soon.
of you? Because of you?
Not because of me. The original setup will be in East. It's supposed to be in East.
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the other aspect is on mental health. Mental health has come a long way. I wouldn't lie. Things both seen and unseen. That's where mental health comes from. But I'm currently with Token of Mercy, but it's an NGO in Kenya.
Okay.
Surprisingly.
These are the things we were talking about with Mr. John previously. How the world has ended up becoming a small society. I mean, you're working, representing someone or an organization that's in another country, but it seems as though there is no distance, because I'm sure you communicate easily. You hold conferences via WhatsApp, via Zoom, and all of that. But yes.
So I'm with Token of Mercy on mental health. But mental health is dear to my heart and passionate. As a child growing up, you do not have someone to talk to about things that are transpiring in your life. Probably school, society, and basically so many things.
Yes.
I do not want to go deep into it, but those kind of scenarios affect how we think, how we relate, and you get to find yourself that you are stressed. You don't know if you're stressed, but you're stressed. I think I have thought of committing suicide like 3 times. Yes.
That's, I don't know if I should act surprised, but it is surprising.
Exactly.
Given that you are from like a proper family, you like middle class. I would say you didn't go through poverty. You slept hungry for like a week at home, and then the world was so hard on you. You won't have all of those conversations, but through that, even going through that, you still had some challenges.
Yes,
that's interesting to note.
Yeah, you do. You there are things as a child growing up, there are things our parents get to miss out.
Yeah.
And we are not casting a stone. They are human beings. They get to miss out these things in our stages of life. And they affect us in school and even out of school. You get to struggle to speak out. You are struggling emotionally. Your grades are dying. And then your parent is coming on vidinga kugamba. What is wrong with your grades?
There's just that blame. I brought you to school. I've looked for school fees. I wake up in the morning. I've brought you to school and you are just playing.
Exactly.
You're just dating. That's usually the angle, especially now you're in the high school stage.
Yeah.
But.
And they forget to first ask, how have you been? How are you doing?
Yeah.
How have things been? They don't usually even ask those things sometimes. They're like, I pay my fees. I want you to work.
I want you to have a bright future. But of course, you have to cut them some slack because the generation that, especially the older generations, have a different view. Back then, if you don't go to school, you're not going to make it. If you don't get good grades, if you've not got the grading system has changed. But there's just a certain expectation. If you're not a doctor, if you're not an engineer, if you're not a pilot, you've failed in life. Whereas these days things have changed. We have content creators, we have people who are being successful in life, making millions and billions of shillings on a daily, and then you have teachers who are earning like 200K, 200,000 shillings. That's like less than $50, I would say. So so
from that point of view, I started to journal. To journal to feel better.
Journaling,
to talk to someone. Yes, writing.
Writing your feelings.
Yes, an authentic, everything raw. I would really pen it down, straight up the way I felt it in my mind, in my heart, and I would write it down. So the first ever journal I had, I think I got angry when I was in senior 4, transitioning to form 5. Something happened at home.
Okay.
And then out of anger, I burnt the book. And I'm like, okay, no one even needs to read this. Like, let me just, tarnish the whole thing. So I burnt the book. So the unspoken things is what leads to the whole mental health. Because I'm like, later on, now when I'm at after university, I'm like, wait a moment. If I've dealt with all these things, how many other people are dealing with them? And they're not speaking about them. We need to find other better ways of, helping people speak about them, be the voice to the other people. So that's how I end up to, I have to do something with the thing that I have dealt with and probably become an advocate about it. So that's how I end up being an advocate of mental health. But also, I do advocacy of trafficking in persons, but that is not for today.
Today we're talking about mental health.
So that's how I end up taking the journey of doing advocacy of mental health. And it is still a young thing.
Yes, but I see what you're doing. I see your passion for it. I see, and I think I want to applaud you for that. Taking you back, senior 4, you get rid of what you had written.
Yeah.
From senior 4 to the university, you did not write again.
I wrote. Actually, I have.
How safe? That means if I stumble on these journals, I would have stumbled on. I would have stumbled on gold.
Oh my goodness!
Now I'm hoping that these things are stored away somewhere safe.
Secure.
So, do you still write on pen and paper, or do you now shift and say you're going to do it soft copy and then lock it up somewhere? I'm
looking for that phrase. but I am kind of a traditional kind of person that I love.
Pause forward. Now, you were doing the mental health. You've come to realize, it's important to have someone to actually have a conversation with.
Yes.
The book in this particular point was more like a therapist. You're having therapy sessions, but with yourself. You're not sharing it with anyone. Therapy is not something that Ugandans have embraced.
Not at all.
Yet there is a report I read, and it showed, is it over 50 million Ugandans are on their way to losing their nuts? Like
madness.
Yes. Ugandans these days don't want things that are serious because everybody will complain about stress. So when they come, on social media, they're not looking for conversations that are tough or serious like mental health. They just want to laugh.
Yeah.
And then go off. Is there a word for that? Where someone is looking for, like, they don't want to really express how they are feeling, and so they just divert to looking for something comic or something funny to just laugh off their mind. Is there a phrase for that in mental health, and how healthy is that to just laugh it off and let it be without necessarily talking about it or have someone talk to you?
I don't think we have a phrase for that, and there is something called creative art therapy. It is not something that has also been embraced as such or as much. But creative art therapy is simply using art to express yourself or to heal in a simple language.
Yeah.
It's using art to heal. So what is art? Writing. That's journaling. Music. Listening to music. Drama. Acting out pieces or skits. That is drama. You're expressing out how you're feeling.
Yep.
Or another person can express it out for you in drama.
All right.
Then we have body movement. Dancing is different from movement. Dancing, I can have moves that I have. But movement, it is probably just you swaying your body in different directions according to how you want
I hope
to feel.
That's not, because there's forms of what is it called when you is it meditation? Some form of meditation where you're doing, but as a Christian you're careful, because how am I meditating? And what body movements am I doing, or what does this mean? But I think I follow you. I think I follow you. Yes.
So, and also drawing and painting. Those are creative ways for helping people to heal their mental health.
Does gym come in any of these things? Sports? Does sports fall under that? Sports, because I love gym.
Definitely.
Though funny enough, when I went and weighed myself the other day, I found at 100 kgs, and I thought I'd even cut weight. It's interesting because the weight just keeps going up. Mental health sometimes leads to weight loss and weight gain.
Yes, depending on how all our bodies respond. When I am stressed, trust me, I'm going to lose weight. Other people
gain weight.
Drastic gaining of weight, because probably they are stress eating.
Yes. I've heard about that. But to be stress eating, you need to be loaded. You actually have to be a loaded person.
No.
Because you'll be there, you start craving an ice cream. You want boiled fish, you want fried fish, you want chicken. How are you going to stress eat when you're broke?
You can stress eat. You're eating junk food. Junk food is not that also as... you're going to...
Junk food being like what? Cassava?
I say cassava.
Talking French.
That castrate chicken there of 3K.
That is expensive. Gift.
It's expensive, but it's at that time you're stressed, and you will literally do anything to feel better about yourself.
You're dealing with an average Ugandan who's maybe earning 150K per month, 200K per month.
But for instances, if I wanted to feel better, I will do anything at any cost to feel better. I will be broke. I don't even have money. That's
what... It's like an addiction. It comes down like to
an addiction.
Like how you say, you know what, I'm going to resort to alcohol and smoking, whether or not I have the money. Because here's the thing: you find so many drunkards. China Saint, but he affords to drink. He will not eat, but will have a drink.
Yeah. Like their mind drastically changes, and they're like, kasita nfunayo. If I only get the money that can, get me this.
Yep.
That is okay. For them at that time, their mind has locked. They only want to get to that point.
So I have a question. We've looked at the figures, the Ugandans, the madness is on the rise. Because fuel is on the rise, because this is on the rise, and this, just a bunch of bunch of things that are leading to this conversation. What do you think is the number one cause of, this? What is it? What would be the best word to call it? But this disease, this mental illness, especially in Uganda. I mean, you've interacted with a bunch of people. What are some of like the leading causes of? For the people that you've met anyway.
Poverty.
Being broke.
Guys, poverty.
Yeah? It's that serious.
You see, even a rich person, they can be rich, but richness varies. He wants a particular sort of money to be in their pocket. Once it decreases, stress, poverty.
Leading cause of mental illness.
Yeah, poverty. For instance, you see, in our local communities, I do not stay in an urban community. I stay in a local community. But you get to see that people in that community, they are very poor. Not to demean them in any sort, but people are broke, people are poor. Their mind is only thinking about tomorrow when I wake up. The men will definitely go to the centers to play Ludo. The woman is the one struggling to look for the money sometimes. And the man wants to come back and eat. And if not, they are going to beat themselves. What is that? Poverty. But look at it in a way. If I had what I had, if I had everything that I needed, I would at a large extent be okay. But you've woken up, you don't know. You've gone to bed, you don't know how tomorrow will look like. You've woken up, you don't know how the day is going to look like. You don't know how the day is going to end. Your mind is stressed. You're thinking, where are my kids going to eat? Will they go to school? What is next for me in life? What should I do?
Is there such a thing as having enough?
No. There is nothing.
There is nothing like having enough. But I think I get where you're coming from. And I also, just to supplement on that, I think also Ugandans have not learned the art of having a conversation with someone to genuinely have, a conversation with someone and say, you know what, this is how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
This is what it is at home. And then, have a conversation and not be judged. Because again, we're in a society where it's so easy to be judged. Once you tell someone, I was so stressed, I ended up doing this. What was it? What did you
They'll
do?
be like,
how? When? And before you know it, your pastor is going to know. Before you know it, your neighbor is going to know. Before you know it, you're the talk of the village.
Your kids will also be
your kids, everybody. So it moves. And that's because also I think because of the kind of community. 1, 2, we don't really have, I think we have therapists, but like I said, Uganda is still, figuring that out. Men also struggle.
Very much.
With this thing, mental health. What do you think are what do you think are the top, who ranks number one as one of the causes? And honestly, I want to believe men struggle more with it than women, but okay, let's just say men struggle just as much as women. Let's say it's an equal ratio. Okay,
so
yes, because women have even like biological factors that sometimes will affect the mental health.
Yeah.
When she's going through a certain period in the month, maybe she's going through her periods. That sometimes affects the mental health.
Yes.
There's some who are destabilized by it. Then you hit menopause. Then there's this pressure. And then you're like marriage, and then there's just a bunch of things there. So women also carry a huge weight. There's also that post-traumatic. It's called what? After you've given birth, and then it's called. There's a word for it, but after you've given birth, and then there's something there. There's a word for it. I'll remember it hopefully. But yeah, let's talk about the men, Kwanzaa. Then we'll move forward. Leading causes for the men, or is it the same as women? I wouldn't think it's the same.
I don't ideally want to speak for the men. That's the truth.
So I should speak for them. Over.
But African society, traditionally, growing up, I knew that men don't cry.
We don't.
You have to be,
Basically,
hard on.
You have to be a hard guy.
And you do not have to show your problems.
And the world judges men who show their weaknesses.
Yeah. If a man showed his weakness, he was judged instantly.
Do you know a man called Chibirige on social media?
Yeah, Chibirige, I think
so. Go in the video the guy who pierces women.
Yeah,
So after this woman, I think he was in a relationship. I don't know if it was for content or if it was for real.
Yeah.
But you see how many Ugandans ridiculed him. Like, how can you be crying on social media? This guy genuinely seemed to be heartbroken. I saw his video.
Yes.
Chibirige. And then it was just a lot of people who came out and, they were making fun of it. And this just backs your point up. You cannot be a man and be crying. How? When? Where? How do you even start?
We can't even make sense of it.
Men are not allowed to do it.
Which is bad. But men as men, I will not speak for any man and in whatever sort. But all I know, even the Bible says he is the head of the family. So just that statement, he is the head of the family, feels like everything is
on him.
Up on him. So you see that from a teenage age, he's already feeling like he's carrying a lot. When our parents leave home, they're like, you're in charge. You're in charge
of the house.
I'm the eldest. I'm a girl. But the boy probably is the second, and they're like, we are going to town, or we are going and we will not be back early, or maybe today. But be mindful. Make sure the door is closed. Make sure the gate. And how old is he? About 14. And you're the eldest. How old are you? About probably 18. So you get the responsibilities already burdened on him at a very young age.
So responsibility.
Yeah, responsibilities.
And then society's
expectations.
Yeah.
And also him as a man is like, you know what, I do not have to be this kind of man. I need to be strong. I need to be put together. I need to have resources together. So you get to see that even the men that that maybe we approach us are already hard on because of the younger responsibility put to them at a young age as they are growing. So they are already mentally, I don't want to use mentally disturbed, but they're already mentally distressed at a young age. So by the time they grow, they're already having a hard on their minds.
How, if I was having an issue now, say I'm a man, I've come to you, and I need some help, I need guidance. What are the questions that you'd ask, for example, just to help me open up? And I'm assuming you do a bit of therapy.
Yeah.
Okay. So how would you go about it?
The simplest of the ways, for sure. I would just literally have a conversation like that I'm having with you.
It doesn't need to be fancy.
No,
or fast sleep there. Let me talk to you while you
Juju.
No, because like there's an expectation, and
there's an expectation. But
us guys, just if you're that stressed, you go watch a soccer game with your guys. Go spend a night out, tank a few drinks here and there, call it a night, and that's done. Tomorrow is a new day.
Yeah, tomorrow is a new day.
But the issue is still there. You might laugh about it. You might, have, but then the next day you still are carrying the weight.
Yeah, you still carry the weight.
And then the women, of course, will come out and judge. But let's get to the women. And by the way, let me say this, because I am a guy, so most of my friends are guys. Yes. So we talk. A man will not want to go home because there is where? There is stress where?
At home.
At home. I don't want to go home because the moment I go there, it's going to be this. You did this, you didn't do this, you did this, you did this.
Came back home
take a tea, you come here or something. Take a tea, we don't have. All of these things. So the conversation, a man wants to come home and find
peace.
because the world is already hard. And not only men, women too.
Yeah.
But then, just many times, even how the Bible and Christianity will frame it, a man will be like at the forefront. And then a woman will be at home. Granted, she has had a lot to deal with. Women these days also go to work.
Yeah, they do.
So she's been in office. She's being yelled at. What? She's coming back home. Perhaps before that, let's assume she is a house help. The house help, then these days some house helps are also an issue.
Yeah.
The kids, and everything. And then now the stress of the guy. So you find two people who agreed to stay together who are avoiding each other.
Flexing
Constantly.
both in words and physical.
So 10 years from now, where do you see like relationships, marriages to be specific, in regards to mental health and stability? The question is a bit broad, but you just like narrow it down and what are some of the things that, let me phrase it like this, what are some of the things that you'd advise, for example, a couple, since we're talking about mental health, to handle, maybe as a couple or individually, before getting into conversations of marriage, or assuming they're married, how would they address the mental health issues in the family?
For sure, I'm not married. That's the truth. But one, be the person you want to be for yourself. You get? If I wake up in the morning and I want you to be good, let me use it as an example. That means I also have to be good. I do not expect silver and gold from you, and I'm going to give you thorns. Expect silver and gold, as well as you're also going to give silver and gold.
Give what you're asking.
Exactly, give what you're asking. And many ladies will not like it, but be the peace. Be his peace.
So a woman will tell you, now, what if I don't have money? The man works. How am I going to give money? Yet I want money.
Be his peace. Be his peace. It's so important. It doesn't take away anything, but as women, we also go through things. That is true. But for us, we usually we want to make a small thing be big.
So
Yes.
Okay.
It's our nature. We want to make small things be big. And we want to expound it and overly make it seem like, it is huge, but it is something small. So learn to be their peace. And also be good listeners. We do not listen.
This is both to the men and women?
Yes.
Or is it just...
No. Now this one is to
one-sided?
both. Let's be good listeners. I listen to you, you listen to me. When we are calm, we easily solve problems. But
and you're listening you're listening not to respond, but listening to understand.
Yes. Sometimes some things don't need to be given responses. You understand? Some things need you to think about them before you even give a response. But also, guys, put God. I am not going to go far away from that. God at the center, God around, God up, below, and everywhere.
Left, right, and center.
Left, right, and center. Put God first in everything. There are certain things as human beings, they were left a mystery to only God alone.
Yeah.
So if you subtract that particular part, then you will not be able to handle life. Some things need God, spiritual intervention, most especially marriage. Marriage is spiritual a lot.
Absolutely. No, I agree with you on that one. It is very, very, very much spiritual.
Yeah. Be his peace. Put God first. But even some men have to be her peace. So complement each other. Complement each other.
Now you're speaking like a writer. But all right. Livingstone International University is here to, of course, help with some of these things. We have courses. We have courses in Christian ministry that help. And actually people who go through here and end up being guidance counselors are usually very, very what? Very, very good, because, you know, we have course units that will help. We have psychology. We have conversations like that at Livingstone International University. We have courses now like Christian ministry. Actually, generally, we have courses that handle that in whether it's in media or in IT, or we have those conversations. And Livingstone is very, very, you know, practical. And we care so much about mental wellness and mental health. That's one of the reasons you're actually here, because of that particular conversation. So as we wind this down, because I like keeping it short and sweet. Cindy, business, mental health in business, because we've spoken about relationship, father, child, or parent, child, but let's talk about business a little bit. How important is it to balance this? How does this affect business? Let me ask it like that. The mental health.
How does mental health
affect business? I'm a business owner.
I need to look for the simplest of the ways. I don't want to use any big language.
No.
Or I need to look for... when I was inside there speaking to the students this morning, I told them that the way you wake up is going to determine how your day is going to go, or what you tell yourself. That's your mental health. I woke up this morning and I was very happy and excited. You know what? I'm going to speak to students and I'm going to tell them these things that I love to do and basically give them a better view of life. I was excited. You know how that affects my day?
Yes, I mean, I can guess.
I'm happy. I'm smiles all throughout. Yes. Trust me, I've been smiling all throughout. I'm excited. Mentally, I went to bed. My mind was anxious, but the nice anxiety. I woke up this morning. I was excited and happy. So my day generally goes in a perfect way. Not perfect per se, like everything falls in place, but the good part of it is going on well. That if we are here on this conversation, I am feeling good about it. Everything is drastically going the way we want it to go. My mind is good. When I go to meet the dean of students, we are having a positive conversation. So our business of the day is going on well. Let's change the coin. You sent me the email. You want me to be here today. I'm thinking about the deadlines of work. And then there are those bills that I have to pay.
Yeah.
I went to bed at 12:30 in the night. Even when I went to bed, my mind was not even rested. By 6 a.m. I was awake. I'm trying to look for the cloth of the day. I can't find it. I'm already annoyed. I'm like, even the person who helped me do laundry, now where did they put my things? The day is already gone. It has been destroyed and distorted.
How you start the day matters.
How you start the day matters. There are
and then your mindset.
Affirmations. I tell myself every morning. Positive affirmations. I can be whatever I set my mind and myself to do. So I am positively speaking to my day. I am positively commanding my day. Regardless, other factors left constant. Things are going to happen. That's life.
Yeah, you'll be there. Maybe a client will do something that pisses you off.
Yes.
Client omukubidde day. The money you said you'd send, you haven't yet sent, blah, blah, blah. Nothing. The boss this side will squeeze you. I told you to do A, B, C, D. You haven't yet.
Exactly.
And anything that could go wrong can go wrong.
Yeah.
But it's about staying calm in the storm. Right?
Yeah. Stay calm in the storm and speak to yourself well. Because I'm going to meet people who are not going to speak nicely about me or speak nice things to me. So you need to speak good things to yourself or about yourself or into your day. Either you speak it in prayer or just affirm them. That is helpful enough. Yes.
All right. So as we wind this down, what if you were speaking to the president, assuming I'm the president of the country of Uganda, what would you tell him about mental health awareness?
One, we need to treat mental health seriously. We need to not to take away, but we need to tell the world or our country about mental health more often and in the simplest of the ways. We may not solve their problems, but we need to tell them about mental health. They need to be aware about their mental state. It is one thing saying that this percentage of Ugandans is literally mad, but it's the other thing to also give them the information they need and the support they need. Most people know mental health in meeting a counselor, psychiatrist, or going to Butavika. Once you go to Butavika, it's done. You've literally lost your mind. And how do you lose your mind? Failing to handle your mental state. And the worst going to the worst, suicide. There are so many people who are committing suicide. Why? Because of not being able to handle their mental state. Yes. So we need to bring in other things like creative art that can help people manage their stress. We enroll these things in schools. We put them at work.
Though they are already in school, I think maybe put more emphasis on them.
People do not know that that's creative art. They do not even know that they can use those creative art therapies to help students, to help people handle their mental state. Not so recent, I realized that journaling was a creative art therapy, and it was helping me feel better about myself. And that is my go-to therapy. We do not have to look at therapy or mental health as having to go to a doctor or counselor. They are human as well, yes, but we need to find positive, good, authentic, and workable means for us to deal with our mental state or our mental health. Some people love to listen to music, and that's okay to calm their mind. They will feel rejuvenated. They will feel calm. They will feel better. Other people prefer to draw. There's someone I know, let's say a friend, he's called Paige. The name sounds strange, but it's called Paige. He is good at drawing.
And that's his escape.
That's his escape.
Mine is music and gym, I would say, and prayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So different people pick different things. And we are a third world country. We are Uganda. People can't afford therapy sessions.
Some can, but they just choose not
Majority
to go for them.
can't.
But it is what it is. Thank you so much, Gift, for being a part of this conversation. And on the Livingstone podcast, we're going to keep these conversations coming at you, whether it is business, whether it is health, whether it is spirituality, whether it is just for just. All these conversations will definitely be coming your way. So you keep it locked. Remember to share, like, and subscribe. If you want more information concerning Livingstone International University, well, look no further. The screen should be having those details. Reach out to us and we'll be able to have a conversation with you. Once again, my name is Isaac Darlington Mutengu, and we look forward to seeing you at Livingstone International University.
Livingstone International University, building the nations of Africa.